So, you got big dreams. You want success, fulfillment, and to live the life you've always imagined. But here's the catch, you're lazy. You know exactly what you should be doing, but you don't do it. Instead, you procrastinate. The result? Guilt. Deep down, you know you're capable of so much more, but you're stuck. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and that guilt quietly morphs into something worse, acceptance. Then the new year rolls around, bringing the same recycled goals from last year. You start strong, fueled by motivation and a sprinkle of delusion, but soon, procrastination creeps in, like that one relative who always shows up uninvited. Before you know it, you're back in the same loop, labeling yourself as lazy. So, how do you break free from this cycle? The internet is packed with advice. Delete social media, remove distractions, create the perfect to-do list. While these tips might help in the short term, they don't tackle the real problem, the root cause of procrastination. That root cause? Inertia. In physics, inertia is the tendency of objects at rest to stay at rest, and objects in motion to stay in motion, unless acted upon by an external force. This same principle applies to tasks. Starting any task, no matter how small, requires an initial push. The problem is, we often make that push seem impossibly hard in our minds. Instead of tackling the task, we distract ourselves with quick hits of dopamine, scrolling social media, binge-watching shows, or doing anything other than what we should be doing. To beat procrastination, you need to break inertia. Here's how. Number 1, lower the stakes. The hardest part of any task is getting started, so make it easy. Reduce the stakes. For example, instead of saying, I need to write a 5,000-word essay, tell yourself, I'm just going to write 50 words. The smaller goal feels manageable. It doesn't require a Herculean effort or ironclad willpower, and once you've started, momentum kicks in. Number 2, the 2-minute rule. If you're struggling to begin, commit to just 2 minutes. Tell yourself, I'll work on this for 2 minutes and then I can stop if I want. For example, don't feel like cleaning your room? Put on a song and clean until it ends. Don't feel like exercising? Stretch for 2 minutes and see how you feel. Here's the secret. Most of the time, you'll keep going. Why? Because objects in motion stay in motion. Once you start, it's easier to continue. At first, starting might feel like pushing a boulder uphill, but once you overcome that initial resistance, it's all downhill. Momentum takes over, and tasks that once felt impossible become surprisingly doable. These techniques aren't just for work. Use them to hit the gym, build your side hustle, strengthen your relationships, tackle anything else you've been putting off. Remember what Martin Luther King Jr. said, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. So start small, take 2 minutes, write 50 words, push past inertia, and watch how your life begins to change.